Okay, so we look at the setup. A lot of these things in setup you were doing anyway. You had the wiggle the stance there, okay? Wider stance. There, I would say you're a little bit wider. And certainly probably more square onto target.
Okay.
I'm kind of 90 degrees to you. So that puts the ball a bit too far forward when you've opened yourself out. Because if the ball is there and you open out, you maybe ball position could be correct aiming left, but the target line's over there. Now your ball position's miles forward.
Yeah.
And if you weren't, as you did at the start, weight on the left side, you're having a lot of sand entering back here. And then you're thinning a lot of shots. And then if you do what you're doing, as you can see on this left-hand one now, when you come into it, firing the hands forward, just sort of like a crickety forward. It's just very hard then to get into the sand. You've got to slam that. I mean, look how much sand's coming. It's like half the bunker's coming out with it.
It's like I'm using a shovel.
Exactly, yeah. So all that sand coming out and digging and not really much release. Whereas the right-hand one now, okay, when you're coming through there now, there's a nice soft release of the arms. You can see the difference in the follow through there. It's not that you're hitting the ball harder, you're just allowing that club to kind of release up and under. It's not kind of keep the hands forward and drive into the sand and then slam it into the sand. You're just going to be there just letting that club almost just release up and go past you. So it's a lot softer and less effort movement, but creating a lot more energy rather than that, because the faster the butt end of the club moves, the slower the club head moves. So all your energy now is coming into here. There's nothing down there. A load of sand, aiming a little left. All these things you would do would just contribute to you losing a lot of forward momentum and therefore having to whack the living whatever out of it to get anywhere near the flag. Or when you're that close to the flag, the thought of hitting the ball hard is just scary, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you do it at the ball, as you will do occasionally with that kind of forward lean and the ball too far forward, just saying, ta-da, it's 60 yards over the back of the green. So remember those setup things, okay? We want nice wide stance, wiggle the feet in, and the important one for you is keep the weight on that left side. If you lean back, you'll tend to catch it
and that's
on the
the
way
thing
up.
I need to work on now. Is I did it a few times where I'm sort of forgetting to sort of keep that weight forward.
And I think, exactly. I think the way to sort of practice, as we said, that draw you can do, put a line in the sand, and then you just walk up and down the line, just trying to strike the sand before the line. And every time, just move your body into a different position, see where the sand gets struck. Do you strike it on the line or different parts of the line? So you just start learning where your body feels, where that weight in between your feet is going to be adjusted to. If you're hitting too much sand, then you just move that low point to the left by moving your body to the left. If you're catching the ball a bit cleaner, then you may have gone a bit too far, potentially. I don't think you will do it at the moment, but there's a possibility of doing that, okay? With the ball forward and that, again, the 3 W's, wide, wiggle and weight left. If you do them, it's actually hard not to hit the sand. Yeah. As you saw there, I mean, the only real bad, you had a couple of thinny ones where your weight did change, but when you get the weight on the left side, the only bad ones you had was just a bit soft in the swing.
Yeah.
I think after a while you realise how soft you can hit it, and then if you go back a little bit too short again, there needs to be a little bit of a pop to the sand.
Yeah, there were a couple where I thought I haven't hit that at all, and it still popped out the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. So again, if you're getting out every single time, as you said, that's progress, isn't it?
Yeah.
And once you start everything 9 times out of 10 you count the bunker, at least then you can start going, okay, I can now start changing my length of swing and how much sand, and if you want to try that lower handle shot again, hey, for a bit of fun. I wouldn't do it on the golf course until you've had a load of practice goes up until you feel really confident. But to be fair to you, the one you did it, you almost went, oh my God, that was actually quite easy. It wasn't that tricky, to be fair, because you're not actually making contact with the ball. You're just chucking the sand towards target, and the ball will go where the sand goes. So where your path is where the ball would generally go towards. So make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. Very good, mate. Really good stuff.
Oh, no, thank you.
Well done. Very good.